takes the pre-fire fight, can't quite get the connection, and they pull back into Armory, but look at the time. 25 seconds. Team One know they have to try and drive themselves into the site itself at this point, and they can't quite get the catch on any of the DZ players. KDS with a hot drop almost gets the lockdown on the fight around the chassis and does. Finds a very important kill, but 10 seconds. Lagonis needs to try and get that diffuser down and in, and now it's suddenly a 3 versus 1. Pamba is all that's left. He's in the isolated shower situation. Couldn't get the swing to the right location on the single player that's on this far side. They found him though. Team One just pulls out the execute. And it's KDS that's going to see if they can dig out the pressure here with the grenade from under. Doesn't quite get the full catch, but the second one sure does. They doubled it down and Alamau's helped his way in. There's the connection round to the server side. The fight up the white stairs as they flee. But they can't quite get all the holders. Neskin's able to at least battle one back, and another 2 fall either side, and suddenly Canadian is the last one left. Not for very long. The opposite side of the stairs this time, but still, what a strike by Team Trucks going by in the night.
And they're going to have to start dropping soon, though. 30 seconds. The blue area is not under control yet. Lagonis is getting rid of one of the Syria laser gates. Elamau gets the kill. The push is coming in from the freezer at the very same time. Elamau picks up 3. Lagonis just runs in as well as Eclipse, the last one standing now. Needs to find 3 more. There's 16 seconds. They could go for a plant, or they could try and go for the kills as Levy, the one with the diffuser, manages to sprint past. It's Eclipse now with the SMG, but he will not last. It's Elamau.
Lagonis is there with the diffuser, and if he's able to pinch off Lagonis from the wall, that's a huge take. But they're going for the hop in there, and it's dropped by Pamba from the swing round. He's going to pull himself back now. Look at the time of 15 seconds. They've got to try and flood in, and it's entirely slipping through their fingers. Doesn't need the confirm because they have one more, and DarkZero. Attack timeout comes through. They get their first measures, so keeping yourself safe and keeping them guessing is probably the better idea.
One player in security there, a crucial player. I believe it's Pembazoo that is in sight there. Yes, he is. But there's going to be some pressure here. He gets caught, and that means there's now an opening. Alamau also will be able to find one as NGR tries to rotate back towards the kitchen because DarkZero well aware of what's currently happening, but the kills just keep flowing in here for Team One. It's only up to Hyper now, and he gets shut down as one takes this site. And with that, it is yet another round here for Team One, 4-1.
Flirting with the danger and the idea of this Aruni gate is going to try and pull a bit of a blow of focus here, but is also waiting for some of the clarity to come through from the rest of the team. DarkZero is reimagining themselves. They're stacked up for the hold, but suddenly Alamau's down at the bottom of the stairs and down much further as Pamba gets the first. KDS battles back, gets the revenge. He's able to take a little bit more pressure inside the freezer, but as they're slowed down, it's Levy. Gets one, gets dropped, gets swung, and suddenly everything's popping off. 30 seconds and a 3 versus nobody. And Team One, another 5-pronged execute that just tore the roof off. But it's Levy who's dancing between the angle towards Canadian on one side, and then the 2 players that are pushing inside on the freezer on the other. Hyper's able to stack up with Canadian, but he goes down right in front of the man as Eclipse is trying to make moves on the far side, has to pick up sticks because Pamba's suffered just on the shoulder too. Levy finds himself a double, 15 seconds, finds us ticking closer and closer. It's all locked off, and now it's Team One, 6-1. They can get an idea of where they can drive this plant, potentially towards the foosball table, but you'll see the openings are underneath, and Neskin's still on the prowl. That default is going to be exceptionally dangerous, so they might try and deep dive it towards the close trophy wall. Hey, there's a C4, and there's Hyper catching on his head. Canadian somehow survives, and they at least finish off KDS from earlier on in the meantime, but now that's a huge bout of pressure as they find themselves still on the downtick on the body balance. A rotation round from Alamau to throw another smoke towards the entrance means that Eclipse cannot quite get it clean, but does take Lagonis for the firefight. 15 seconds. Alamau for a bit of revenge here. He is trying to take bodies. Neskin puts them into the 2 versus 1, and Team One put themselves, I believe, onto the grand playoff stage.
Yeah, they have indeed already qualified themselves, and not just qualified themselves, but in the first seed of their group as well.